and welcome to another edition of Sports Card ASMR. I'm the Sports Card Doctor, and I am very happy that you are here with us today. We are the channel that combines sports card nostalgia, sports cards, and ASMR relaxation, and some ASMR weirdness. It's a big buffet. It's kind of like Sizzler, but it's still open in most locations. I'm very happy that you're here, and I'd like to ask you to look deep into your heart, hold up a mirror, if that helps, and subscribe to the channel as we continue to slowly grow this channel. And I'm very thankful for those that have come on board. We still grow every week, and the Sports Card Doctor appreciates that. Alright, let's get to it. This week, the cleaning of the desk is not just for triggers. I have unknown sticky stuff on the table. And before you make jokes, you can giggity if you'd like, or say that's what she said. I think I had a piece of toast with some jelly that kind of went crazy this week on the table here, so let's clean. Shout out to my water trigger heads, my water heads, and my spray heads. There we go. There's that sticky. Got to clean. Got to clean. We'll let that dry. Now we got a little bit of a damp cloth if we need to dab my forehead. It does get hot in the studio here. Even though it's now December, it's unusually hot. Probably nothing to be concerned about. Alright, that's dried. Let's get to what we're doing here today. I've been having a lot of fun going back into this baseball card album. If I say going back, I mean I recently purchased it. And we're going to get back to see what's inside. Oh, sorry, the Sports Card Doctor just realized he set a microphone too close. We're going to move that there. You know, normally I'd edit this out, but I did that with such smooth precision. I'm kind of proud of that. Alright, this binder has to go here. There we go. Okay. Alright. Well, that wasn't smooth. About as smooth as me as at a junior high dance. There we go. Okay. That's a little better. I don't know if I'll edit that out. I want to see you guys. I want you all to see me as I am. A complete mess. Okay. So here's where we got and what we got so far. Got a bunch of Nolan Ryans. It's still pretty random. I'm just kind of grabbing things as I see them. Putting them where I want them. Why do I have a bunch of O-Pee-Chee premieres from 1991 set aside? Because I do. Does the world need 3 Dave Steve cards? Yeah. I think they do. Barry Bonds. I think we're eventually going to need our own Frank Thomas. We're going to eventually need our own Ricky Anderson. Because the amount of Gary Sheffields we pull, I think we're going to absolutely need our own there. Sports card doctor. Kind of unprepared today. There we go. Let's see. We just need in case we need some tools to get in there. Of course, we're going to have my Donnie baseball section there. We're going to need some more Griffeys. Davis. Who doesn't have a Brett Saberhagen collection? Jose. My Star Wars cards. And the Studio 91 set. Because we like to appreciate art around here. A little basketball section waiting to happen there. Steve Largent, because for some reason I loved Steve Largent when I was a kid watching football. Into the football. My random Miami Dolphin page, because I'm a Miami Dolphin fan who loves to hurt. All right. So as you can see, a lot's already been put in. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pages. And I'm going to put some cards in those today. All right? So here we go. Some of our randoms over here. Players that we might not want to put aside in this book here. Cards we've just pulled over the last year. Spellman possible. It's possible I store Jeff Hostetler just because of his mustache. Look. Randy Milligan. This is my favorite card. If I was to predict a card to go into the Sports Card Hall of Fame, since we put Mark Malone in there, I think it might be this card here. Let's go back here. I'm going to put this card here right now. Eventually, I need to be able to go back to this book and easily pull out Legends cards to feature at the front of my videos like we did in the past. But for right now, we'll store him there. Okay. Let's get back over here. Let's just do this right now. Sure, let's do this right now. We might as well celebrate the football stars of the early 90s right here. Spielman, Hostetler. I don't think you kids understand the phenomenon that was Jeff Hostetler for a short while. All right, back to this stack of cards here. We got Jerry Don here. What do I do with this card? I don't know what to do with it. This belongs in the pit of Hades. It's just so wrong. Or Bobby Valentine, maybe we put that in there somewhere. Okay. A double-A Keith Mitchell. Triple-A Ruben Amario. Okay. No. Okay, we're going to start setting aside some of these cards here. We love collecting Barry Larkins around here. And we have, of quite a sizable Wade Boggs collection growing there, but let's come back to that, okay? Got a lot of Rock Rainses. Oh, yeah, okay. I have quite the sizable Craig Biggio collection. And I have a bunch of umpire cards because that was an early video we did. Go back and check that one out, okay? I mean, there's the legend himself. And the legend of legends, Ken Kaiser, my buddy's father, who did pass away, but absolutely one of the best umpires of all time. Alright, we got some hockey, but here is where I'm getting at today. Okay. We have got a lot of these wrestling cards. Big fan of wrestling. I actually used to be in Independent Wrestling Federation. Some of you know that, some of you don't. I've been in and out of the business since 2001 and grew up loving wrestling. So I've had these Topps cards since these are pulled from a pack back in the day by me. And then we have these ones I got in about 1991 or 2. This is a lot. Wow, I have a lot of wrestling cards. Alright, there's our Desert Storm cards. Olympic cards. And then a little basketball. Alright. We'll come back to that basketball. We'll do that on another time. Okay. So I think today, including this downright pornographic card here, I think I'm going to store these and see how much room these take up, okay? So let's do it. Let's do it. Now these cards are already in pretty bad shape, but I still want to take some care. Some care and concern. I hope you find this relaxing. These have a interesting, very light cardstock feel to them. These remind me of the shitty business cards you get when you start doing stand-up comedy in the early 2000s. You hand them out, hoping to get a gig. George the Animal Steele, Big John Studd working an arm bar on Chief J. Strongbow, the late great Iron Sheik. Wendy Richter, of course, went through perhaps one of the original big screw job finishes in modern wrestling history. I love these cards here. It's a little clip from Rocky Johnson, father of The Rock, of course, and Roddy Piper. Roddy Piper, you know I'm the most handsome, smart, rich. Everybody's jealous of me. I'm a real man. I do everything I want to, and everything I do is the best. Don't you wish you were like me? Rocky Johnson responds, whenever I get the chance to put Piper in his place, I'll do it. Okay. Well, that's great. Giants in action. We do have a double here. Let's just do the old... We did this in school. If you had a double, you'd put the card in there. Is that the best way to store them? No. No. But there we go. There is where we're at. There's Iron Sheik on. Rocky Johnson there. We got Junkyard Dog and Mr. Fuji. We got a Hulk Hogan sticker. And we got Brutus. Beefcake. Ah, I love this card. We got Jesse Ventura versus Ivan Putski. Rare shot of Ventura still in the ring. We got another double here. We've got a Hulk Hogan card here. This might have some value to it to some people. I'm willing to sell it to those people. And you know who you are, okay? we're still going. I'm going to have to order more sheets. I'm actually excited about that. Okay. Crusher and a crusher. I love this shot. This is Hulk Hogan versus Antonio Inoki, and this is a Japanese wrestling match where Hogan would always go show that he could grapple. He did know how to work. His work rate in the WWF was what he needed it to be, but it was a different vibe over there in Japan. Rotundo and Wyndham. Hulk Hogan punching through a boombox. And Andre the Giant pile-up card. Alright. It's quite a collection of WWF cards from back in the day. Alright. I think we can go ahead and put some of these in. If we're going to start the collection on this page, let's do 3 of the biggest at this time. I was only a big fan of one of these guys, and that, of course, was the Macho Man himself. Oh yeah, dig it, Randy Savage. Here's a Coco Beware sigil card. The Rockers. I was a fan of the Rockers tag team there. The greatest intercontinental champion of all time. Honky Tonk Man. Go back with Coco Beware. Here is the Red Rooster. This crappy gimmick couldn't happen to a nicer guy. Paul Roma. Power and Glory tag team later on would make its mark. By that I mean they kind of sucked, but I liked them. Brutus Barber Beefcake. I actually had the chance of working with him on a card in the early 2010s. We got 2 machos. Oh yeah, dig that. I am the Tower of Power. Too sweet to be sour. Funky like a monkey. Oh, yeah. What's that out there? Oh, that's great. Look at us. All these wrestling cards are stored, including the rare Barry Windham as the Widowmaker, which was his gimmick for a very short amount of time. We do have, I think I have 1 or 2 more wrestling cards pulled aside. One of them is my old pal Kathy Kelly, but I don't want to have her worry about sitting next to Akeem. Alright, there we go. That's a solid day's work, but we're not done. We're not done, okay? You guys have hopefully enjoyed this. This is a quieter kind of video. No card reveals. But a lot of you said you found this relaxing, so I've been enjoying doing this on camera with y'all. Move those Star Wars ones back a bit here. Alright, so here's the problem. I think I need a sheet. I want to make a loud sheet noise for you all here. I have officially run out of sheets, other than this last one. Okay. Well, let's see. Do I have an empty? Can we do some moving? Let's figure this out. And I'm not saying all these cards will stay in here. It's just been fun kind of pulling aside these cards. Since we got these out, let's just set these aside. We have have a ton of Barry Larkins around here, though. We love Barry Larkin. We'll set aside these Randy Johnsons as well, but I think we're going to have enough Randy Johnsons to give him his own page. And that's kind of the goal, right? When you were trading with your friends back in the day, you know, you proudly displayed your collection page. You know, like, oh, here's all my Don Mattingly's. It meant a lot. It meant a lot. It was like a flex. Okay. All right, here's what I think we're going to do. We have had to set this aside for basketball, and I do have basketball cards to put in. But I think we should put in these Craig Biggio's. All right. I was a big fan of Biggio back in the day. But oddly enough, more when he was a catcher. When he made the move, because I wanted to be a catcher when I grew up, when he made the move to second base on the outfield and the back and on stuff, it made sense from a baseball perspective. But from the little young sports card doctor perspective, I felt betrayed. I wanted him to stay at catcher. All right, let's go ahead and categorize some of these. This right here, this 89 Donruss Craig Biggio is one of my favorite cards from back in the day. I love the positioning. Again, I wanted to be a catcher, so he just looked ready to go for the plate on plate. The colors, the uniform, everything matched up perfectly. I think it's one of the best cards from this era. So let's put it in here. Careful, careful. Oh, I don't like that sound. Okay. None of these cards have tremendous value right now, so. Yeah, okay. 89 score. Might be a score update. I think this is a Flair update. It is a Flair update of Biggio. So that one might have some value, but they have been, these Biggios have been out of any kind of protective sleeves or anything for almost 30 years, so I wouldn't say they're worth too much. Still, we want to be careful as best we can. There we go. All right, moving along here. Okay, now we got Topps 90, Topps 91. There we go. I think we should put this Flair right here. There we go. There. You get in your home. Go back in your home, Biggio. Okay. I think I'm going to have to get some more Biggios so I can fill up another page of Biggios. Because as of right now, we'll only have 2 on another page here. I can't have that. That's imbalanced. Alright, so that's our goal now. Pull some more Biggios. There we go. Okay. That'll work. There we go. I feel good. Look at that. If I was showing you this while I was trading cards with you, you'd be like, look, this is pretty impressive, right? Craig Biggio, a Hall of Fame collection. All cards from early in his career. All right. That makes me feel good. That makes me feel good as a collector. All right. Let's reset, see where we're at here. These ones will go in later. Basketball, yeah. Set that Bird aside. We'll return to that Larry Bird, don't you worry. definitely, I gotta put government. I gotta store the government card. Alright. You got a lot of modern day stars here, including Pachi, Albert Pujols, Smith. Yeah, good cards here. We're gonna have to get some more sleeves. That's what we need. Some more sleeves. Okay, I think we're almost done here. And thank you. I hope you found this one relaxing. I enjoy doing these videos. It's been fun. Our first one in the series did really good for our channel, and second one did okay, so I don't know. That's what happens. The first movie comes out and it's popular, and the second one a little less, and the third one, that's kind of how trilogies work in terms of box office. So we'll keep this going. Let's take a final look here. There we go. I like that. We're almost done with these sheets. I'll get some more. We'll get back to this. Thank you for watching, subscribing, liking the videos, telling your friends about the weirdness we do here. As always, if you want to send me something to open or otherwise, there's an address listed down below. And that's it. I got relaxed doing my own video. I hope you did too. We'll see you next time here on Sports Card.